Let's listen to this for a second. Listen long enough and I bet your heart rate slows. Listen long enough and I bet you forget your worries. There's something about the sound of flowing, rippling water that is so calming. And it can be beautiful too. Well, Bernini brings us this line of outdoor fountains that do exactly that, virtually anywhere you want it to go. And now it's not virtually, it's literally anywhere you want it to go. A completely cordless, no piping, no digging, no wires, but a beautiful modular fountain that looks like solid stone. For how much? $1,000, $800? Yeah, no, our big deal price and an encore presentation because you've loved it so much is now $149. But what you see right here in front of me is like 1/4 or 1/6 of the different ways that you can customize this. It's a modular fountain. We can use it tabletop, we can use it freestanding, and we can also use the bottom portion as a beautiful urn or planter. Come with me as I take you through the color choices, and then also as I'm going through, pay attention to the water flow in each one. It's changing as well. Here it is in the taupe. And there's only 700 remaining taupe. That's your most popular choice. Ah, see this? See how it changes? We've got it in the gray. 700 remain in the gray. This is your ivory. 350 remain ivory. Isn't that pretty? Okay, and then finally, terracotta. Only 550 remain terracotta. John Reiser, come on in here. We know this has been really popular. It's absolutely beautiful. And I feel like I'm doing some kind of magic trick where I'm like, no wires,
There's no wires,
cords,
no cords.
right? It's battery, no solar panel.
No solar panel. So this can go indoors, outdoors. It can go in cloudy days, nighttime. It doesn't matter.
Awesome.
Put it where you want it, when you want it. It has a timer. You can set it to 1 to 4 hours. So it'll automatically turn on, then automatically turn off the same time every day. 200 days of average use, so put the batteries in, you're good for the summertime, and enjoy it where you want. But the best part is that this fountain, not only is it the highest quality material we've ever made at QVC, it's based off the Alba from last year. If you bought the Alba, you're gonna love this because this material there's no paint to peel, so it's in colors infused, it's long lasting. You're gonna love this fountain, and the detail, all of the detail that we have in here is amazing. It's an old world look to it. And that detail is what we want. When you get it at home, we want it to look like it's been in your yard for years.
For years and years
but
and
the
years.
best part is this is a 4-in-1 fountain.
Come see this.
So come on over here and check this out. What that means is that you can configure this fountain how you want it. So you can have it all the way down here, which is how we would have it like as a tabletop or on the ground next to a chair. You can have it on a medium. All this is included. You just adjust where you want the pedestal. Here is the next height. And then this is in the full height. And then you can repurpose the column in the base underneath to be matching pots or vases to go along with it to put flowers in. Okay. So it's like a complete patio set.
Am I crazy to suggest this, that I think you get 2 of these and you put them on either side of your front door and you set that timer for like whenever anybody's coming home and it's running for an hour or 2 hours or 3 hours each day, and maybe you want to change the look, go a little bit higher. You could buy a fancy planter out there for about the cost of this in full-blown fountain, $149, an easy pay of $37.25, and all I need is the water that's coming out of my tap
Exactly.
right now.
Or how about you're going to have a dinner party? Set it as a table setting in the middle. I mean, look at the sound of that as a setting. There's no cords.
Pinkies out. This is fancy. I mean, come on. You have your existing patio table, even if it's seen better days. You set this in the middle, and can I stop talking for a second? Because this is what everybody's hearing while they're sipping their wine. It's so calming, it's so serene. We think about visually decorating our gardens, but do we think about the audio decoration in our gardens
and
too?
You can change the sound because all the different spray patterns come with it. So it has all the different types of dancing water features. This one right here is kind of like a shower type effect, and it has a different sound to it. This is in its full height right here. Look, and this is like a grand, in our video, we can show you, you'll see it, what it looks like in front of a home. It's like a grand look. Oh, also, I want to mention, this is the easiest assembled fountain that we've ever made. 10 minutes or less, you can assemble this fountain.
Wow.
I mean, we've never made a fountain that's easier to assemble than this fountain.
And this is, I mean, it's meant to go in full sun, it's out in the rain, like it's true outdoor?
Yes, you can leave it indoors, you can leave it outdoors year-round. You can bring it in as well. And look how it looks as a stately piece outside. You're going to see it go from outside to inside. This can be a piece that when you come into your house, sets the tone for your home right here. This right here is this is taupe, but it's kind of a bronze color that goes with bronze furniture. And watch how easy it is to assemble. Set the base down, screw the bowl on, put the tower on, put the battery compartment in, Add some water, push a button. It literally less than 10 minutes.
No, I was watching you guys put these together on the set.
It's
It was
fast.
like boom, boom, boom. It
Yes.
was really, really fast. And this is not something that you put outside and the slightest little breeze knocks it over because it's that real empty feeling thin
Yes.
plastic.
No, it's very impact resistant. It's a very thick, heavy duty, sturdy material, yet lightweight enough to move around your yard.
Oh, this is gorgeous. You might find little birds coming to have a
Yes.
sip, right? It incorporates it.
Oh, and look at it inside.
No,
Like,
seriously.
You can bring it inside too.
Right, and if you have like a bigger space in your bathroom even, you set it in the corner and like you're relaxing in the tub, you can pick this up and move it from space to space to space. If you change your mind or you move houses and you want to go to that taller configuration, you can do that. I've never seen anything like this that is that true modular setup and so easy to do. And once again, there are no solar panels. Not that I really mind that. I
cords.
love that we have those, but you don't have to rely on the sun
Correct.
to automate it. No cords. It is 4D batteries.
200
that give
days.
you 200
Yes.
days. You're going to get 200 hours, so 1 to 4 hours. It's UV resistant. Here are the color choices. When you go to touch this, you will expect it to feel like terracotta. Like that's exactly what this color
pretty amazing,
looks
isn't it?
like. It is amazing. There's only 500 remaining. Then our price goes up to $180. Here it is in the ivory. 300 remain in the ivory. Again, I can't stop thinking about if you have like 2 of them and they flank something in your garden, it'd be gorgeous. Here's the gray, 650 remain. We're calling this the taupe. It really is closer to a darker brown,
I think it's
right?
kind of a bronze brown.
it's
Yeah,
wonderful.
exactly. It goes with bronze furniture for sure.
600 remain.
Oh, wow.
That's so true. Yeah, so, and it's moving, guys. And you know, me, I always say all the time, I'm not the world's best gardener. And plants don't really do well. They don't like me. We're working on it. All right, we're in therapy, right? So we find other ways to decorate.
Yes.
And I'm looking back here, and I
there's
got to
so
tell you what
many
I'm
ways.
noticing first.
Which is
are
your
the
favorite?
fountains. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, my favorite is 100% the ivory. Yeah.
Interesting. Yep. And look at, so it goes from this height right here, full height, 27 inches, and look, this has all the pieces put together, all the way down to, you can set it next to a chair or a tabletop. All of this is included, and all the different spray features are included. You just pick your color and customize it when you get it at home. And if DIY is simple, all you got to do is set the bowl on top of the basin. You've done your DIY.
Pour it full of water. All right, so do I have to use distilled water or I can just use
Any
like
water is
okay.
fine. Yep.
I was thinking about our caller from our Today's Special Value who bought the Dynatrap for her screened-in porch, you know, and I was
Yes.
thinking, oh, that would be so pretty in a screened-in porch where you're, you know, relaxing, you're putting your feet up. Don't be surprised if you nod off. All right, because it's going to relax you to the point where you probably fall asleep. But boy, we've come such a long way. I mean, from having to like poured concrete fountain
Yes.
that's set there forever, and there's plumbing to make it happen.
And look at all the different ways you can use this fountain. So it's designed to be a 4-in-1 fountain. There's 4 versions of this fountain that you can do. So you can set as a tabletop. You can repurpose the base and the column as planters that match. So it's a matching set when you put it together. Now watch this. You can set it up like this. You can set it up like that. You can set it up like this.
I love you get the bonus planter.
Anything. It's like you have fun with your fountain is our goal when
now,
you get it at home.
This time when I go through the colors, I'm doing it less to show you the colors and more so that you can see the different water functions. My guess is if you're putting this indoors, you want it to have that lower flow.
Yes, actually, indoors, I recommend this. So right here, this is called, we call this the umbrella feature right here because it's a low splash.
Right, low splash.
And you can also use the bubbler, which is included.
Oh, I like that.
This, and then keep the water level low when you're putting it inside
Right.
and keep the overspray from happening on it.
So that's one. We'll come back over here where we're got. This is probably one of the ones that has the more height to it.
Correct.
It reminds me of those like out in parks where the water's
Yes.
shooting up from under the ground and the kids are playing
It's like a
in it.
pirouette type. I love that, yes.
Yes. And then this one is that more playful spray. So it isn't just the fountain itself that you're customizing, it's the water flow that you're customizing, and then everything just naturally flows down. Use this as your meditation focus. If you have a hard time clearing your mind when you meditate, focus on this. Watch the water move, and your brain will start to disconnect, and everything just vacates from your mind, and you're in this amazing state of Zen. And then here we are back to that dancing water. Taupe, we have 500 left, guys. This is when you definitely rubber meets road. Look how deep it is.
I love this look on here. This
mean,
has a
it's so
large
pretty.
water vessel, so it'll last for a long time when
Yeah.
you fill it up with water. But the detail on this is what's incredible. We wanted to make sure all of the detail showed up in here so it looks like an old world fountain when you get it at home. And it will age. It kind of patinas as you leave it out, so it'll
great.
actually look better and better as time goes on.
Well, and we should be clear about that. This is not and then you buy another one next year. Like this is meant to be owned for-
This is based on the highest rated material we've ever made at QVC, and 15 years of doing fountains at QVC, our highest quality we've ever made.
And it's such a small footprint. Like it's a grand look,
Yes.
but it's a small footprint. So you could easily have this probably on a townhouse or an apartment balcony. Now, here's your easy pay, $37.25. Big Deal is a limited time offer. Then the price goes up if we have any remaining to $180. But I'm so excited for you to get this home. Can we shoot this one last time before I go through the colors? I
Sure.
love showing you the different modulars. This is
Correct.
all the same item.
Yes, it's a
set up
4-in-1
different ways.
fountain, so it comes with all of the parts here. So you can either set it up down next to a chair or on the ground or on a tabletop. You can put just the base underneath to make a medium height. You can use it right here that gets to the next level. So all varying height. This is its full height right here. And again, all the different water features are
I love
included.
that.
4-in-1 fountain.
So you can be an exterior decorator, right? All right, so there it is in taupe. It looks like that's the one that's probably gonna go first. Here's the gray. My favorite is the ivory, and then on the end is the terracotta. It's M87969. John, thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
I'm all zenned out and I'm ready for my yoga in just a few minutes. And Bertie, you're gonna join me for yoga, right?
Yeah, I will. I'm gonna
Look on your
downward
face.
dog.
Downward dog. Oh, and you're gonna do your funny little.
I know. I don't
whatever
even.
that is.
I don't even do that well. That's like the funny thing
actually
about
did.
it,
I was
right?
pretty
I was
impressed.
like.